the guy who builds electric cars and is trying to go to Mars, is now officially a social media mogul. It wasn't easy. Twitter's board activated what's known as a poison pill, a way of trying to stop someone from acquiring the company by flooding the market with shares, making a buyout more expensive. However, the board warmed up to the idea of a takeover after he disclosed he secured $46.5 billion in financing. According to the Securities and Exchange Commission filing, Musk said he put in $21 billion in equity financing, while banks, including Morgan Stanley and other firms around the world, lined up another $25.5 billion in various forms of debt and margin loan financing. This is greater than his offer to buy Twitter at $54.20 a share, totaling approximately $44 billion, which he said was his best and final offer. And if it didn't work out, he said he'd sell the 9% of stock he currently owns and walk away. Well, Twitter's board ended up accepting his original offer of $44 billion. The board then nixed the poison pill. Had they kept it in place, it could have reinforced Musk's argument that the board isn't looking out for the interest of shareholders. The board unanimously approved the sale. Twitter's independent board chair said, "The Twitter board conducted a thoughtful and comprehensive process to assess Elon's proposal with a deliberate focus on value, certainty, and financing. The proposed transaction will deliver a substantial cash premium, and we believe it is the best path forward for Twitter's stockholders." Musk reportedly met with some shareholders in the hopes they could pressure the company and sway their decision. He had hinted that he was even willing to circumvent the board by appealing to shareholders to sell their stock directly to him, known as a tender offer. He alluded to the strategy, tweeting, "Blank is the night," potentially in reference to F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel, Tender is the Night. A couple of days before that, he tweeted at the lyrics, "Love Me Tender," from Elvis Presley's hit. So how will Twitter differ now that Musk is at the helm? He's flirted with several changes, from converting its San Francisco headquarters into a homeless shelter, adding an edit button, or musing about changing the bird logo to a doge. Above all else, Musk says he wants Twitter to become a public square for free speech. In his original SEC filing, stating his desire to buy the social app, Musk said Twitter has potential to be the platform for free speech around the globe, but doesn't feel it is in its current state, saying, "I now realize the company will neither thrive nor serve the societal imperative in its current form." Some have speculated that he'd reinstate Donald Trump's Twitter account, which was shut down permanently over his tweets surrounding the 2021 Capitol riots. He apparently mused about buying Twitter in March, according to the head of the Christian satire site The Babylon Bee, after the Bee got its Twitter account suspended for naming transgender official Dr. Rachel Levine as the Man of the Year, after USA Today named Dr. Levine one of its Women of the Year. Conservatives have long accused the platform of discriminating against them. In 2020, Twitter blocked users from sharing a New York Post article that was critical of Hunter Biden, the son of then presidential candidate Joe Biden. Twitter said the post violated its hacked materials policy. Then Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey later said it was wrong to block the story. Crucial to Musk's vision is open sourcing Twitter's algorithm that decides which tweets get promoted or demoted. In other words, have it available for people to see and improve upon. That way, he says there won't be any manipulation behind the scenes to push certain tweets in front of more eyeballs while de-emphasizing others. Musk views free speech as essential to a democracy and worries that there is too much censorship. During a TED Talk in April, he said speech should be as free as possible, and that he'd err on the side of not removing controversial posts. He feels the ideal policy for a social app is when the most extreme 10%, on the left and the right, are equally unhappy. But content moderation is very, very difficult. Big tech companies spend billions of dollars reviewing millions of uploads each day. Former Reddit CEO Yishan Wong warned Musk is in for a world of pain, arguing in a thread that the Tesla CEO doesn't fully understand the difficulty of content moderation and protecting free speech online. He continued, "Elon is not going to fix some problems. I'm absolutely sure of this. He has no idea what he's in for." Wong argues that big platforms like Twitter have no choice but to censor, because the web has grown so big that anyone can post anything, anywhere, at any time, so it has to be moderated in some way. He ended his long thread by concluding, Musk buying Twitter will hurt all of humanity by distracting him from his mission at SpaceX and Tesla, because it's going to suck up his time and damage his psyche. Musk's response to the novella of a thread, as he called it, he said Twitter is way overdue for long-form tweets. His legion of diehard fans might say, don't bet against him. As for his critics, and there are quite a few, Musk tweeted, "I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter, because that is what free speech means." when he officially confirmed he wanted to buy the app that serves over 200 million daily users. He said in the SEC filing, "Twitter has extraordinary potential," adding, "I will unlock it." At the core of any of Elon Musk's ventures is a team of exceptional engineers trying to change the world. Whether you're in high school, college, or you're a professional who wants to brush up on your STEM skills, Brilliant is an amazing tool for learning interactively. If you like to learn the fundamentals of computer science or strengthen your knowledge of core computer science concepts, the Computer Science Fundamentals course is perfect for you, and no coding is required. And if you want to dig deeper and learn more about artificial intelligence, their Introduction to Neural Networks course is a great way to learn about data processing machines by experimenting hands-on. There are no tests on Brilliant, and if you ever get stuck, you can read the explanation for more. Brilliant is free to try out if you head to the link in my description or pinned comment, brilliant.org/newsthink. And the first 200 of you to click my link will get 20% off the premium subscription, which gives you access to all of their offerings. Thanks for watching. For Newsthink, I'm Cindy Pom.